Welcome to Manna at the Tap, a podcast of Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Gloria, a fellow traveler on a spiritual journey with the Tapestry community, and we refer to the daily Bible reading as our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering spiritual growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is March 31st, 2026, Tuesday of Holy Week. The lectionary reading is from John chapter 12, verses 20 to 36. Jesus had dinner at the home of Martha and Mary in honor of their brother Lazarus, whom Jesus raised from the dead. There were crowds of people gathered around, those who had traveled with Jesus from Galilee, those supporting Martha and Mary during their grief, and those present when Jesus called Lazarus forth from the grave. The Pharisees and other religious leaders felt powerless as many Jews were believing in Jesus, and they feared that everyone following Jesus would lead the Romans to come and destroy their temple and nation, stripping away their authority. It seemed as if their worst fears were coming true, and they said to each other, "See, the world has gone after Jesus, and we have accomplished nothing." Some Greek pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem for the Passover festival were eager to meet Jesus, so they approached Philip, one of Jesus' disciples. They said, "Sir, we want to see Jesus." He then told Andrew, another disciple, and together they went to inform Jesus. The writer of John's Gospel does not specify whether the Greek pilgrims had a private audience with Jesus. But Jesus responded loudly enough for everyone to hear, both Jews and Gentiles. The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. The hour Jesus mentioned was the time of his impending crucifixion and resurrection. This would be his last public teaching, and he used an agricultural metaphor to explain that a grain of wheat must fall to the ground and die, then it will sprout into new life and produce abundant fruit. Jesus explained that he would also die and be resurrected. Afterwards, the crowd heard a noise that sounded like thunder to some and like an angel speaking to Jesus to the other people. Jesus told the divided crowd that the voice was meant to help shed light so they could see his true identity. While darkness and death are unavoidable, Jesus is the light, and those who believe in the light will become children of light. After this, Jesus withdrew and hid from the crowd. Today is Tuesday of Holy Week.